go. Week 17, day 1, DLR. Get ready to break it down. Here it goes. It says, if you wanna, oh boy, if you wanna know about your home state, there's a website you can go to. All right, so what do we see wrong? How sharp are we halfway through school year? You guys are getting pretty good at this. For those of you in YouTube land at home, maybe parents who aren't aware, these kids are getting pretty good at correcting sentences and grammar. So, what's the first thing that jumps out at you, Scarlito? If you want to know about your home state, there's a website you can go. No. If you want to know, would you ever say wanna? Would you actually? Yes, let's figure that out. And I'm sure that's what you had, right? All right, so it says if you want to, so let's get rid of wanna and let's fix that with the correct things. If you want to know about your home state, all right, here's where this is where it gets interesting. There's a website you can go to. I see a spelling error and I see a syntax error, right? Emily, can you give me the syntax error? Yeah, WEBSITE, right? There is a website. That's what it's really saying, right? It's a contraction, Kinsley, right? There is. We're taking there and is and we're bringing them together. So what do we need to show that, right? It needs to be like this, right? You need an apostrophe S. Make sure you guys make that correction. Yes. I know. Congratulations, man. I actually got today to seek out and say that's great news. Plus, your future husband's the coolest. And now that's been documented. All right. If you want to know about your home state, there is a website you can go to. All right. So it looks like we have 1, 2, 3 corrections. Now, listen, I'm betting a lot of you missed the contraction. So make sure you get that in there, right? The contraction is this, right? We have 2 things that we're really saying there and is. And we're bringing those 2 things together, right? Scarlet, right? So there's a website. There is a website. So here's how you do that. When you take there and is together, you simply do THERE apostrophe S to show that contraction. You got it? Kinsley, do we have it? Noah? All right. On the page called Students State Facts, I finded out Mind State's nickname and bird. Holy guacamole. There's a lot going on there. All right, so what's the page called? Yeah, isn't that the title of the page? What do we need to do there? As I walked around, I did notice a few students that missed that. Okay. On the page called Student State Facts, I find it out mine state's nickname and bird. All right, I better have every hand in this room up ready to fix it. All right. Rhinell, what do we need to fix here? On the page called Student State Facts, I find it out mine state's nickname and bird. What do we hear that's wrong there? Yeah, which should that be? That should be found. And I'm sure you spelled it Found. I found out, would we say mine state's nickname and bird? Would you say, Bryn? There's one more thing. Emily, I'm coming to you again. It's syntax. Whose nickname and bird? You do. Spell it. That's right. Did we get the apostrophe to show possessive, right? Whose nickname and bird? My state's, right? So to show possession, you have to put apostrophe S. So in number one, we needed an apostrophe to bring a contraction, to bring two things together. On sentence two, we needed an apostrophe to show possession. Are you seeing that, Trace? All right. So it looks like, let's read, what's our mantra? What do we do? Read, edit, and write. Did everyone in the room forget edit? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 corrections for this one and 3 for the first. All right, hold them up. How do we do writing them out? Good. Very good. I know. That's awesome, buddy. Good stuff. All right. Complete the sentence with the superlative. All right. Form of the adjective large. All right. So, superlative. Everyone in the room stand up. Let's see if this still holds true. Stand up. Come on. Quickly. If I wanted to use the word tall, to describe me, I would say Mr. Tadero is the tallest. So I'm comparing myself to everyone. We call that superlative, right? It won't be long before you're taller than me. All right, now, if I were to compare myself to Bryn, I would say just me and her comparing two things. Mr. Tadero is taller, right? So superlative compares one thing to everything. Comparative compares one thing to just another. So now after I just taught you that, let's use the superlative form, sit down, for large. How do we figure this right now? Brody, what word should go in there? In my home state of Iowa. What should it be? Larger or largest? Yes, because we're comparing Des Moines to everything, right? To all the city. So it's largest. EST is superlative, right? Comparative form is ER. Okay? Got it? All right, rewrite the sentences to make a complex sentence. Begin the sentence with the word although. So, I'm sure all of you have although Des Moines is the capital of Iowa, what do we need there? That is a dependent clause. Can I just leave it there? Scarlito, can I just say, although Des Moines is the capital of Iowa, and then I would be looking at you, and Scarlett would be like, yeah, keep going. It's dependent on the rest, right? So what do we need to do here with this period? We need to make it a what? Although Des Moines is the capital of Iowa, what do we need to do with that T? The first capital of Iowa was Iowa City. Did you guys have it like that? If you did not, make sure when you go sit down to get that figured out. All right. Well, there you have it. Week 17, day 1 in the books. Tadero out.